and we're here with offensive coordinator and tight ends coach Mark Fabish. Coach, obviously last year the tight ends caught 23 passes for 238 yards and 3 touchdowns. That's the most production that we've had out of the tight ends since this staff has been here. Can you talk a little bit about the difference between the last few years?
It wasn't anything deliberate in the past to not get the tight ends involved. It seemed like this past season, 2018, things just found their way to them a little bit more. We got them involved in the RPO game more than we had in the past. And as the offense evolved, we started asking more and more of them. Normally there's going to be tight ends on the field. In the past, we were subbing in and out personnels. And so being on the field for 70 plays a game, if I'm doing our job and spreading the ball around, making the defense defend all eligibles, the ball has to find them. And so the good part was they were able to produce when the ball did and make some big catches. You look at the Yale game, Brown a couple key third down, Casey Mariucci had, and Rory scoring a couple touchdowns. It was a good season for him, and one that we hopefully can build on a little bit.
You have 3 tight ends back this year who saw extensive action.
Sure.
Ben Hill, Casey Mariucci, and Roy Schlager. Can you talk a little bit about some of your tight ends?
Yeah, Ben and Roy are going into their senior year. They've matured a tremendous amount. They've had to play a lot of football for us. Going all the way back to 2016, their freshman year, they were thrust into some big roles. Rory had to start, I think, 3 or 4 games as a freshman, and his maturation has been phenomenal. And they are able to do a lot both in the run game and the pass game. And on top of that, their leadership is tremendous. By one setting an example, but also their timing and knowing what to say and when to say it, and how to rally the troops and make sure that everyone's going in the same direction. Casey's extremely athletic. He presents some matchup nightmares for defenses. He's able to stretch them vertically, able to find dead spots in zones, and able to be productive in the run game as well. And so at his size, his speed, athletic ability, he's a pretty good Ivy League tight end, and hopefully we can continue to see his growth similar to what we saw with Ben and Rory going from their sophomore to junior years. And then this year we've got 2 sophomores in Jackson Heath and Brandon Radice who are doing a really nice job and taking advantage of the reps that they're getting right now in preseason. 2 freshmen with Luke Payton and Cole Matisse who are learning the ropes and have got some really good guys in front of them that they can model their games after. So it's not a large group as far in terms of numbers, but there's 7 of them that all are willing and able to do anything and everything that we ask of them.
In a traditional spread offense, obviously the tight end, normally doesn't have a key role, but here at Columbia, tight end does.
Yeah.
So, can you talk a little bit about the differences between our offense?
Our offense, and people ask, what offense do you run? And I say Columbia's offense. We're going to do what our best 11 can execute, and we're going to incorporate the tight ends. We're going to ask a lot of them. We're going to line them up next to tackles. We're going to line them up in the wing alignment. We're going to line them up next to each other. We're going to line them up in the slots. We're going to ask them to block in the perimeter. We're going to ask them to be involved in the RPO game, and to stretch the defense vertically in the pass game. And so there's a lot on their plate. They have to understand where we're trying to attack when it comes to running the football, and what their role in the pass game is going to be as well, and where they fit in the overall puzzle.
Thanks, Coach.
My pleasure.